Okay, I seriously hope you like this, because if you don't, I'm going to get a bad grade. And, please give me an A+. Also, I'm spending a lot of time editing this, so, it would be very helpful if you gave me an A+. Yes, yippee. Alright, let's get to the actual stuff. Alright, hello everyone. This essay is about war, so if you find that offensive, then close your eyes. I don't know what to say. Specifically, I'm gonna talk about the Nanjing Massacre, which happened shortly after the Battle of Nanjing, which was fought in early December 1937 during the Second Sino-Japanese War. You may be asking, what would cause the Japanese to commit so many war crimes that the time period was literally renamed to the Nanjing Massacre in an entire country? Well, after winning the Battle of Nanjing, which was fought between Japanese and China, the Japanese decided to do a bit of trolling and war crimes, and they started to massacre innocent civilians, men, women, and children, which is a war crime, and rushed through Nanjing to commit some more. And you're probably asking, who allowed this? Certainly the imperial family of Japan would never allow this to happen. Well, General Owain Matsui of the Imperial Japanese Army led the Japanese troops into Nanjing, but commanded his troops to commit these atrocities. But Princess Yasuhiko Osaka of the Imperial Japanese family was actually the one that gave orders to kill all civilians. So I don't know who's worse. That's for you to decide. Because I don't want to offend anybody with a different opinion. But what I'm basically saying is both of them are at fault for the war crimes committed. But did General Owain Matsui and Prince Yasuhiko Osaka and any other people who caused this get any sort of punishment, you may ask? Well, I'm gonna get to that later. I'm not gonna waste your time, so I'm telling you now. Obviously, General Owain Matsui was executed for his war crimes, but that is only if he did not commit ritual suicide, because back then, the Japanese thought it was dishonorable to get executed by the enemy, and General Owain Matsui, of course, did not want to dishonor his family any further than committing horrible atrocities and war crimes. So you'll happily commit war crimes and decide it's dishonorable to get punished for the crimes that you committed. That's questionable. But unfortunately, Prince Yasuhiko Osaka, who ordered General Owain Matsui and others to kill all civilians in Nanjing, was protected from a rightful trial and most likely execution because he was part of the Japanese imperial family. And of course, you're gonna ask, how many casualties were recorded in the Nanjing Massacre? Well, an estimated 50,000 casualties happened during the Nanjing Massacre, with about 20,000 civilian lives in that number, killed unlawfully, by the way, while 9,000 Chinese soldiers were left wounded. Most of the Chinese soldiers left behind, forgotten, were executed by the Japanese, if not all of them. But how did the Japanese citizens react to the Nanjing Massacre? Actually, the Nanjing Massacre was very heavily censored in the cities of Japan, probably because they didn't want their citizens to know about the multiple war crimes. So, no Japanese citizen actually knew the Nanjing Massacre happened until after the war, ironically. And while the Nanjing Massacre was happening, mass celebrations were happening in Japan in celebration of their victory at the Battle of Nanjing, so they were pretty distracted. But though they won the Battle of Nanjing, Japanese reputation was destroyed by the multiple war crimes they committed during the Nanjing Massacre, including not only killing parties, executions, and the killing of innocent civilians, but many more. We'll get to that later though, so stay tuned. Just kidding! So, what war crimes did the Japanese commit, you may ask? I mean, you probably wouldn't, but I'm still gonna answer that question. They did unfortunately commit many war crimes such as massacres, forced labor, and torture, and many more, like unethical human experimentation, starvation, and many chemical biological attacks. Since then, many apologies have been issued for many war crimes by the Japanese, but most have been criticized as insincere though. The issue remains very controversial. I mean in China, of course, not in America. And Japanese history books only provide very brief references to the Nanjing Massacre, probably because, they're ashamed of that. Okay, the conclusion is, do not commit war crimes or your reputation will be ruined, and then you will have to resort to making animes and basing your country off a style of cartoon. I subscribe. I animated some extras, so just gonna add some sound effects. Please subscribe!
Domer!
Where are you going?
Domer!
Where are you going?
حمود قوم اقعد من النوم